Good morning. It's Wednesday, October 10th. This is the Council on Aging Board meeting.
Except it's August.
October?
It's August.
Oh, yeah, August 10th.
Hey, don't rush it.
Right.
It's nice and cool out there.
We're at the Senior Community Center Library. This is a live video and audio of this meeting, and it's going to be aired, and you probably already know this, on the Comcast Local Channel 18. And a recording of the meeting is also posted on the Town of Acushnet YouTube channel. So tell your friends. Okay? Okay? This is the call to order at 10 a.m. and I would like to know who would like to call this meeting to order. Okay? Pauline, and a second. Deb, okay. Paulette could not be here today because she could not be here today. But we certainly have enough people for our to go through our agenda. Okay. We have no guests today. But as you already know, we have 2 seats available on this board. And 2 people have applied. And their letters look wonderful. Dan Smith and Sandra Betancourt. I think we should consider inviting them to come and meet with us. Maybe sit in on a meeting before they make a decision. They may find this isn't exactly what they want, or they may find that we're all lovely and they want to be with us. So do you think we should invite them to a meeting separately? And Mr. Smith did apply first.
He did.
So, and we invite them separately. We should invite him first. And then the other lady, Sandra, a second. Or should we invite them at the same time? What do you think? The first meeting we invite them to, I think they should just sit in on it. And then we should talk to them before we decide.
Talk to them individually.
Yes, yes.
So do you want to invite Mr. Smith in September and Ms. Betancourt in October?
That
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Okay.
That's fine.
See, I knew October would come up somewhere
There you go.
in our papers. Under old business, the senior tax work-off program. 2 completed applications have been returned and others are pending. We're waiting for supporting documentation. Priority will be given to the town clerk's office for placement. That means that when it comes in, if town clerk's office needs people.
She does. She needs someone in her office, so the first applicant who's appropriate, skill set wise, will place in her office.
Okay, great. Update on building maintenance and repair, and I find this sad.
I did.
Mr. Marat, Jim Marat, right?
Merit.
Merit.
M-A-R-O-T.
Marat, thank you. Tyler and Miguel have all resigned their positions with the town.
Yep.
We would like to wish them well on their new adventures and thank them for their dedication to the Council on Aging over the last few years. The new kitchen door is here, but has not yet been installed. The automatic handicap accessible doors for the rear entrance of the building have been ordered, and that project should be completed in September. Now, this is something they would have done, correct?
No, they, Mr. Martin, I'm so grateful he did this. He got the estimate for the door, he's got the electrician lined up, so he put everything in a place that needs
Put
to
it into
happen.
place.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So we're grateful he did that before he left.
Also, other news. Carol Bolton and other members of the garden club. You know how hot it has been recently. They have been out here working on the gardens around and the beds around them.
Doing a good job.
Council on Aging. They've laid new mulch, and you can really notice it when you come in here. And Selectman Hinckley met with Heather recently to discuss and prioritize other repairs that need to be done here at the council. But we don't have to worry about the garden.
No, garden's in good shape.
Garden is the good. Okay. Any questions on the old business? No?
Do they have any people, applying for the maintenance and repair?
I think they're still trying to figure it out. The selectmen met Monday morning.
Oh,
So yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
have Tanya in the office, who is amazing, but is a one-woman show right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's tough everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, there are, help wanted.
That's true.
Okay, under new business.
Linda, do you want to take a vote to accept old business?
Okay. Now, how would I do that?
Just ask for a motion to accept old business.
Okay, may I have a motion to accept old business?
So moved.
And Jerry. And Jerry, since you spoke up,
Oh yeah, I should have told you you're on the hook.
Uh-oh.
He's sorry already.
I have you on the agenda for the cooling center because it's been kind of hot outside and we need to be cool.
Yes, it has been. It's been worked out with, matter of fact, we met with the town administrator, Jamie
Kelly.
Kelly, and we discussed it. We're gonna be we open up a cooling center, or we will open up a cooling center when Council on Aging and the library are in session. So if the Council on Aging, the Council on Aging is open 5 days a week, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's 3 nights that the library is open till 7 p.m. So they have a place to go. The whole idea of the cooling center is get out of your warm house or your hot house, and bring your devices or whatever you want to do and go to the library and maybe read a book or come over here and watch a little television, and you're going to be able to charge up your devices. No food will be given, or passed out. We're not going to do meals. It's just a cooling center. It's a place for you to unwind, cool off, and get rehydrated. We will have water over at each one of the buildings, but it's going to be used as a on needed basis. If it has to open up on a weekend, we can do that. We'll staff it and we'll open up on the weekends and a Saturday and a Sunday. Otherwise than that, it's a as needed basis. There will be no pets received at any of the cooling centers. That's about it.
Great. Yeah, that's great.
That is good.
People could have used that
Oh,
last
they
week.
should.
Oh,
Good,
last
yeah.
week was awful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of the churches in the South End opened up during the day,
Yep.
so that some of the homeless could go in and get out of the sun. It was
It's
good.
mostly during the day. The evening hours isn't too bad. I don't care how hot it is. It does get down cooler, but once that sun is gone,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. It really isn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
People just got to remember to stay hydrated, even if it's during the day. When they go outside, they need to make sure they always have a bottle of water with them. If it's cold, cool, or even if it's warm, not hot, but warm water, at least they're hydrating themselves. They're sweating, and you got to replenish that water that's coming out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got to put water in when water comes out.
Thank you, Jerry. Okay, an update on the farmers market coupons. Coupons have finally arrived. I bet people have been calling here every day.
They were so late this year.
Yeah. There is a financial guideline that must be met. What we have is available to Acushnet residents only. If you are a resident at Presidential Terrace, you can get them right from the main office at Presidential Terrace during the normal business office. Other people who live in Acushnet who do not live at Presidential Terrace, if you meet all the guidelines, you can come here and pick up your coupons. And they're great. They're for all the local markets. We're just staying open.
$25 worth.
$25 worth. And the markets are staying open later this year because there was a later, before things were actually, produce came in later, so this is good. Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. This program is from PACE, Household Water Assistance Program. Heather, you're going to.
So first we want to thank Kathy Silva from DPW, who's going to be handling a majority of this program, especially because she has access to the software involved. If you're already on fuel assistance and you're 3 months behind on your water bill, that's when this program, everyone who's on fuel assistance should have received a letter about this. So that's just the kind of the qualifying factors. You already have to have been approved for fuel assistance and you need to be 3 months behind on your water bill. And they'll pay a portion, and it's all income based, like fuel assistance is, about how much they'll pay. And it's a one-time thing, so you can't always be 3 months behind on your water bill, but it's kind of a one-time lifeline. So I did give you some documentation. We'll be advertising it. We don't have everything from PACE yet, so we really haven't put out too much about it, but I just wanted you to be aware, because I know that, like I said, people on fuel assistance already received their letters in the mail.
Okay. Thank you. And her name is Kathy Sylvia.
From the DPW, yep. I don't want to flood them with phone calls, so if people have questions, they should call the Council on Aging first.
All right.
And then if it's something we can't answer, we'll refer them. But I just don't want her to be inundated with phone calls. That's not
Right.
fair.
So, call the Council on Aging if you are 3 months behind on your water bill and we would like some assistance.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here's some information that was going to happen and people are looking forward to it. It is not going to happen. So I just want you to know that the car show that was supposed to be August 25th is not going to happen. It was supposed to start around 4 p.m. and it was supposed to be around Town Hall, and the car show has been canceled. But on September 10th, the Apple Peach Festival will go on. It goes on for 2 days, September 10th and 11th, Saturday and Sunday, from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. And it's held out in the north end of town at the Long Plain Museum. Most people already know that. They're excited about it. I don't think we've had it for a couple of years, have we?
because of the
2
COVID,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, and people just can't wait to get back out and see their friends. Lots of food vendors, lots of vendors with homemade items. A band is playing.
Yes, Dan's
again-
actually playing there Sunday.
Okay. And did I mention food items? And so there'll be a band. And did I mention food items? I love all the stuff they have there.
Yeah,
You know,
the
it's
vendors
hard
are
to make
fun.
a choice. It really is. You know.
Pauline, do you still need volunteers? Because this would be a good time to plug it out.
Well, I do. I actually have 16 volunteers right now
Wow.
lined up.
Good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm trying to schedule them when we actually need
Yeah.
them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a few more phone calls going out to
Nice.
a few members
Okay.
who I know. I know at least 3 will say yes. You know?
Okay.
But again, if you are interested in volunteering at the Long Plain Museum, which is part of the Apple Peach Festival, the Long Plain Museum does not run the Apple Peach Festival. We're just
We
part
run the
of it.
kitchen.
They run the kitchen that has the cobblers and the shortcakes and yeah. Okay.
All the goodies.
All the goodies. Yes.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best highlight of the whole festival.
We get the
Your homemade
leftovers here.
cobblers
That's
and-
the best part, right?
The homemade cobblers, the peach cobblers, and the apple, the peach and
Shortcake.
strawberry. Strawberry
Peach
shortcake.
shortcakes.
Yeah.
So did I mention there'll be food there? Good food, reasonable prices, fun. A fun day for families
Yeah.
and friends and yeah. Okay, so our next meeting of the Council on Aging Board will be on Wednesday, September 14th. September 14th at 10 a.m. And you can tune in and watch us on the Comcast Local Channel 18. Okay, Channel 18. Or on the Town of Acushnet YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Come by and pick up your bulletins,
Newsletter.
newsletter.
And it's online on the town
Yeah.
website?
It's also online on town website, yes. But lots of good information in there, and lots of advertisers who support their advertisement supports our newsletter,
Yeah.
which supports the town. You
Okay.
know, and it's in color. It's in a new format. It looks good. Looks pretty.
Which we need some more advertisers. There's
Yeah.
open space for it.
Yeah.
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 And from what I understand, it's not expensive. You know, it goes by the size of your ad.
And how long you run it?
Yeah, and how long you run it, and the young man or young lady, we've had both who have helped to sell these ads. They help you set it up, you know, so that it looks
Oh,
good.
that's nice. That's
and
good
it's very
information.
attractive. Yeah. Okay, so it's time to adjourn. May I have someone tell me?
An
that's what
adjournment,
they're-
please?
Debbie
Yeah.
and Pauline. Okay.
Debbie, you still using Raposa as a last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We adjourned?
Adjourn.